Hey guys, Dr. Sean here. Happy Monday. Boy, we just got hit pretty hard with a rainstorm, hail too. I was actually in my car when it was coming down real strong. I'm here at the Paradise Bakery here in Plano, Frisco area, just south of 121 and the Dallas North Tollway. And I was out on the phone talking to a buddy of mine from Canada, and then the rain just started coming in more and more, and it got so bad to the point that hail started coming down. So I immediately found a parking garage right around the corner, which was packed. I barely squeezed in and was able to scathe any hail damage that I could see. I got pelted a little bit, but anybody that lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area will know if they experienced that. I'm sure some of you did. Anyway, so I'm at Paradise Bakery, and I wanted to share with you all a very, very special and just an amazing, what I'm calling just a spiritually inclined, divine appointment type of day. And it all has to do with feeling my dad's spirit. Of course, my dad, his birthday is April 13th, so that's coming up. But I've always said this, every April, it just seems like for me it's always been about new beginnings, new opportunity. In fact, I made my WWE debut on April 13th on my dad's birthday, and didn't even realize that the day that it happened, it was after, a few days after that I reflected back on and realized that I had made my WWE debut April 13th, 1999. WCW made my debut on April 10th, 2000. So where I'm going with all this is that the month of April for me, though, it just seems like, I don't know, maybe because the spring weather is coming out, it's nicer weather. We've had beautiful weather here in Dallas the last few days, since last week. Yesterday was another beautiful day. I've been documenting this, about the weather, and I've also been talking about pennies from heaven and currency. And if you watch some of my videos, just scroll down on my timeline, my wall, you'll see that I've talked about pennies from heaven and money being an energy, currency being an energy from the universe not knowing or distinguishing or discriminating between a penny, a single penny, to $1 million and then some, okay? Now, I do have to document this. So if you've been following, you know what I've been documenting. You know what I've been sharing here. I got to show you this. So I went to go get a coffee, which is great, by the way. Coffee's awesome here at Paradise Bakery. It's toasted cinnamon nut. So good. A little bit of cream and some natural stevia. What a delight. Anyway, I went up to pay for the coffee, and I looked down on the counter, and sure enough, there's a quarter and a penny. I know it's just 26 cents, but hey man, I'm telling you, I see currency, I see change, coins, if you will, everywhere I go now. And it seems like it comes in spurts, it's like, some days I don't, maybe I'm just not aware and not looking for it. And it seems like if I try to look for it, I really try and look and find coins, I don't find them. But whenever I'm just like feeling light and just naturally euphoric and just feeling that goosebump spiritual way of being, just feeling a presence, I guess feeling liberated and empowered on a spiritual level is when that happens, when the pennies and the quarters, and even yesterday at the mall I found a dollar bill. So my whole point is, it's not big time money, it's not breaking the bank, it's not like I'm getting rich off this, but the bigger point that I'm making is that it's an energy, and for me, it's just showing gratitude to the universe that, hey, I realize what's going on here. You have my back. You're reminding me that everything's going to be just fine financially. Prosperity, abundance, it's all the possibilities are endless. And this, not just for me, but this goes for you. And that's why I'm sharing this with you, because I want you to truly understand and experience this yourself, and then document your stories and share this with as many people as you can, because that's what it's about. It's about sharing your experiences and sharing the love and connecting with people, so that, think about it, if more of the world did this synergetically, what kind of world could we create, right? Not just with the currency thing and pennies from heaven and but just with everything in life, about relationships and encouraging others, inspiring others to stand in their greatness. That's what this is about. But okay, before I go down a whole different rabbit hole here, and that happens often, I want to explain the significance of yesterday. Okay, so yesterday I felt my Father's Spirit real strong. Of course, I had documented the dollar bill that I found at the mall. And then, of course, if you scroll back from last week, you'll see about the pennies from heaven, discussion, and how that's played a part in my life, and how I've acknowledged that, and I've shared that with you guys. But I also was at Starbucks later in the evening, sitting down in front of my laptop, catching up on work, and preparing for this new week. And there's a lady from Nova Scotia, Canada, who had been friends with my mother and my dad years ago. I think back from like the 70s, maybe even the 60s, I don't know, but for sure in the 70s when I was just a real young kid. And I guess at the time she lived in Toronto. She had since moved to Nova Scotia, and she stayed in touch with me. Her name is Melanie, so I give a shout out to Melanie if you're watching this. And she has periodically, over the years, she's stayed in touch with me, and she's shared with me pictures and from photo albums and family-orientated photos that I've never seen, didn't even know existed. And she'd share it with me by sending me this stuff in the mail. And so I received the latest, a few pictures that she sent of my dad, and they're black and white. In fact, you know what? While I'm here recording this, let's go ahead and I will share this with you, so just bear with me. I'm a one-man show here, so I'm working this phone camera and talking to you and trying to find... Okay, so here we go. Here are the pictures. There's one, a black and white of my dad on the canvas there. It looks like he's in agony. There's a picture of Stan the Man. Obviously has a band-aid on his head, so he must have had a brutal match prior to taking this picture. There's another picture. That's old school there, man. That's and there's what else we got here? There's some more pictures. So anyway, this here is when my dad passed, the Oregonian newspaper wrote a really nice article on my dad, and I'll try to get that posted on Facebook. But anyway, my point is that I was looking at these pictures and just connecting with them, and just really resonated with me because I've been feeling his spirit all day. And then those pictures were like, wow, that's pretty cool. Just feel very grateful that Melanie sent me those. So then I finished up at Starbucks, went home, just getting ready for the week coming up. All of a sudden I receive a text from one of my chiropractic colleagues, one of my mentors, one of my friends. And he asked me, he says, was his name Stan? I replied back, yes, it was. His name was Stan Stasiak. And 20 minutes later he texts me a video clip from a Showtime series or episode called Billions. That's with a B. Billions. Billions. And it has to do with, I looked up the trailer in the show and did a little research, and it's about an attorney's general office, and it's something to do with, finding people who scam businesses, or I'm not even sure exactly what it is, but it's about money. The billions is referred to money, currency. Billions could be applied to anything, a billion of anything, but this was billions of dollars, money, currency. And in the clip that my friend sent me, was a little dialogue between some actors on the show, in the office, and it was an Undertaker, Mankind poster for Hell in the Cell, one of the pay-per-views that WWE puts on every year. And there was a dialogue back and forth, and there was a reference that that was made to my father, and it was a reference to Stan Stasiak's heart punch. I mean, come on, man. You mean to tell me that's coincidence? You think that's just a simple by chance? No, it's not. The fact is, it's real. It's an energy. To me, it's one of those supernatural elements, those intangibles we just can't put our fingers on. It can't really even be measured through science. It's just a faith divine type of element that exists in the world, and it exists for me. And it's been my experience that, you know, yesterday, feeling my Father's Spirit very strong, resonating with those pictures that I've never seen in my life, that was just sent to me, and then, you know, documenting for the last couple of days about pennies from heaven and coins and dollar bills at the mall just yesterday. And then to get that text of a show on Showtime, a current series episode called Billions. Come on, man. You got the picture, right? If this doesn't raise goosebumps and chills through up and down your spine, then there's something wrong. Maybe this is obviously a little bit more special for me because it is about my dad, it is about my own experience, but I wanted to share this with you guys. And if you scroll down on my wall, on my timeline, you'll see that clip. It's a horrible resolution, but I posted on my Instagram account. By the way, my Instagram is DrShawn008, all one word, Dr. Shawn 008. But I posted it there, and then I shared it on my Facebook wall, so check it out. It's inspired me to share this story. I don't know how you'll resonate with this, but whatever it is, I think the main message is this. This divine, this law of attraction, this energy in the universe exists. It's real, and I'm going to continue documenting this kind of stuff on here because I've talked about this for years, and I think half my friends are like, "Wow, only you, Shawn, only you would experience this kind of stuff, right? This one in a multi-million chance would have happened." And then my other half of friends are probably like, "Man, this guy's out of his mind. He's imagining this stuff. He's making this up." I'm not making it up, man. This is real stuff. So I'm going to continue documenting. It's inspired me. I've got some new creative ideas on how to act on this particular. I feel like it is a sign. I feel like it is a message. And you know what? If something transpires out of this, you saw it right here on my Facebook wall. I've already documented it, right? That's the beauty of social media. We can document things and take ourselves along a journey and share it with everybody. And that's what this is about. That's what this channel is about. My Facebook account, all my social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube channel, website, the whole thing. So anyway, guys, this has been a long video cast. Hope you're having an awesome Monday, even though it's rainy and gray here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But remember, pennies from heaven, spiritual energy, and I'm blown away by this show, Showtime, with the show called Billions. It looks like a pretty good show too. Maybe some of you watched it. I've never seen it. I'm gonna start tuning in now. So it's definitely got my attention now. So I think I need to get on there and make a cameo appearance and show this guy that the heart punch is not BS. It's a real deal, and only the Stasiacs know how to throw on that in. I think I'm getting cut off here. Bad connection. So okay, I gotta go, guys. I'm getting cut off. I'll be back on here again.